I don't know about wild shaping into a Yeti, but perhaps a great snow ape. The language wouldn't be there, but they share a lot of the same mannerisms, and most of the Yeti language is a lot of, not most, but a good portion of the Yeti language is body language. So you could probably still communicate somewhat brokenly if you were to do that.
But is she a lactating snow ape?
No, I'm not feeding it. Mainly just to communicate with it and see like what happened here. I want it to be known that Mayra is very affected by the
You could probably
scene before her.
investigate the corpse a little bit to see what happened.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay.
I'll help then.
As you approach the corpse, the make an investigation check.
Do I help her or do my own?
14.
What a memento.
I'm gonna say maybe with advantage.
Yeah, you can give her advantage as you both investigate together.
I'm gonna roll again. 19 is my
Okay.
highest roll.
So there's a couple different types of wounds on this creature. There are chains, not actual chains, but there's like chain marks wrapped around its ankles and its arms that are no longer there. They look to have left like burn marks. There are abjuration spells that are used by some folks that kind of match the markings as if some kind of spell was used to hold the creature in place while whoever did this took their time enjoying poking the creature until it bled to death.
Oh wow.
The toes of the creature have been cut off, and the fangs out of the mouth have been forcefully ripped out. Yetis pride themselves on like how big their fangs are. So to take that is just a dishonor to a Yeti, which is an odd thing to do to a monster, especially a monster that's dead. It would definitely have to be some kind of like cruel person to even think of that. Um, you do see some of the teeth in the mouth, other than the fangs, have blood on them, as if they got a bite of whatever was attacking them. And there is a underneath the tongue, you find a sticky, saliva covered piece of like a royal blue fabric, as if whatever it bit ripped off some type of fabric. Um, if you were to take that out and investigate it, it looks like this.
I am continuously looking for food, hunting, while they're doing all this, just so you know.
Okay. It has this kind of intricate pattern woven on it, embroidered in like a gold.
I've done a slight forward scout. Just crouched watching.
I'm seething in anger at the condition of this.
Do me a favor and
animal.
actually, as you grab that fabric, make a history check for me.
Absolutely.
Oh, situationally, take advantage based on heritage.
Okay. My first roll is a 4. My second roll is a 14. Let me add my history real quick to that. Which is +6, so 20.
second. It is a symbol that is common among the people of the Alderi Dominion of
No.
the Empire, the Elven overlords.
Well, they just made an enemy today.
They banned my enemy. That's my long-term goal.
They are the governing body of the known world,
They're the governing.
of
Of the
who
what world?
of the known world, and who war is in stark opposition to. War is a rebel island that is in opposition to the world government. And that fabric belongs to someone within that government.
Okay.
Okay. I have captured 3 of those squirrels, and I'm giving them to Mayra to give to that creature.
I'd like to take one of them and drop him down on the ground because, like, I'm not getting bit again, but I get the Yeti's attention by like clapping my hands so that it sees.
It ceases sucking on the frozen milk. As it grafts off, you can actually see that in its panicking state, it's bitten a little too hard into its mother and torn the teat off. It turns bleary eyed and look at the snack, and its hunger takes over. It dives forward, and you see basically a spray of blood and fur as the Yeti begins devouring. A short squeak, and the life of the squirrel is over.
I'd like to throw the other 2 for it too.
And it pounces on each. The final one, the pounce is a little slow, lethargic. It begins eating it still, quickly devouring it, and then the Yeti kind of slowly moves towards its mother and gets up in under its arm, and within seconds, the full Yeti is asleep, little as it snores.
If we're gonna kill it, I think now would be the best time.
Yeah, give it a full belly and then dispatch it.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know what Yeti's memories are, and I don't know if we should just leave it and go and hope that it can fend for itself, or and then maybe in the future it will remember that we or Mayra at least helped. You know,
With
I
your
don't know how.
knowledge, at what age do they start to become self-sufficient?
That's a great question. You want me
This
to roll a
Yeti,
history?
this season, based on your knowledge, this season would be the season the Yeti would be out on its own.
Would I know like the likelihood of this animal actually or this monster like surviving if we were to leave it here?
It's hard to say. If it runs into whatever killed its mom, probably not good.
Oh no, I'm hunting that
But as
motherfucker down.
as long as
Yeah.
it stayed clear of snow golems and owlbears, it would be fine. It is one of the alpha predators of the mountains.
Wow.
Do they have good memories?
Would I know that?
Um,
And it seems smart enough to hold a rock up to block fire coming at it. There's some intelligence there.
yeah, there is. I mean, they're not the smartest creature in the world, but they're leaps and bounds above like your average beast. So yeah, they have the intellect of kind of like a dumber human, but they're not stupid for a monster.
think
Yeah, I'm not interested in dispatching it anymore.
I don't want to kill it. I want to hunt down whoever the fuck killed its mom.
Great. That's
I'm now
decided.
on a I'm on a hunt.
Has Calamithy found anything with her stealthing around?
What were you looking for? You'd have seen another rune system up forward in the
Yeah.
path that looks different. And then make a perception check for me.
Yep. Let me grab one of those dice I spawned.
Oh, Willow, you would have known something odd, noticed something odd when you were getting those squirrels too.
What's that?
A noticeably increased aggression. Their behavior was far more aggressive than what is known of a Frostland squirrel.
I'd like to reach down and lightly pet the little yeti's head and then walk over here as it sleeps.
And it just continues purring in its mother's arms.
My perception is 10. Also, if those runes are they emanating the evil filling ancient power? And if disturbed, would it stop?
Make an Arcana check.
Uh, Not very smart with Arcana. Also, my perception was a 10.
Oh,
8, 9.
so Silas already thought that it was a what's it called?
There's a different rune further ahead. I think she's checking for.
Oh,
So perception at 10 and the Arcana is a 9.
Okay. As you went forward a bit, you could see there's up on the mountain to the right as it goes up. There's a glowing light that seems to be doing this number where like those fireworks how they shoot up and then they like willow out and drip and fall and like
Yeah.
a weeping willow. The lines are doing that and they're moving, they're not static. And there's some kind of rune magic up there that is a wide area of effect and reaching out into the entire peak area of the mountain pass.
Like when you say up and to the right, are you talking about like up this
It's
path?
like right here.
You gotta.
You're gonna have to move your camera up on the slider right there.
Yeah. Ah.
And that's another broken bridge.
Up here is another broken
Yeah.
bridge, yes.
Silas, would you know of any way to like destroy this rune without causing like a ton of damage or blowing us up? Like the one we're standing in front of?
I think we can destroy it, but about destroying it without alerting whoever's trying to use it as a
It is possible, but if you fail, whoever cast it and the effect would go off, and then whoever cast it would know that it was tampered with. Um, if you weren't successful in it, it would not be an easy task, but it's doable.
So it's supposed to be more of an alarm system, and the main rune up on the top of the mountain is what's causing wildlife in this area to be more aggressive.
Possibly.
Feels right. That feels right. And it feels like whoever hurt this yeti might be up there. I think we should start going up there.
Are
we able to sneak past it?
So while it would be slower going, wouldn't it be recommended to climb up on the mountain instead of trying to traverse like pathways?
Yeah, I feel like we'd all
Starting
have
over
to
here.
roll like strength and shit.
That sounds, to me, that sounds a little dangerous for maybe not in the
So,
cave.
Red, I'm gonna assume that you didn't go over there yet because you would know. But anything that passes through this area here would be detected by this rune.
Mm.
So the option is to either, the options are, fuck it, go past, let it go off, try to disarm it, and then go past it, or go up and around it to avoid detection and hope that the pathways aren't trapped to the gills.
So I was thinking try to first go around it and then we could climb up through here and end up at the top around this area. Let me change it back to a bubble. Can't.
Like that idea.
Because it seems to have shorter purchases to like Billy go our way up. And we should be able to go around the runes.
I'm just gonna be going in Calamity's footsteps.
And okay, I was gonna say if short stack needs help.
We just, I can draw everyone up to where we are instead of trying to navigate in the game. Unless you guys want to.
It's fun moving.
Professional Billy Goater.
I have boots of striving, so I can keep up with you guys.
As you guys come up here, you can hear the snarling coming from a cave system off to the left.
Hmm.
Something aggressive defending its hole. There's a frozen waterfall here.
Ready?
You were told, by the way, before you left, that the abode of the sage and the seer was near a waterfall. Whether it's this waterfall or not, who knows? But as you guys see the waterfall, that kind of crosses your mind.
Would we be able to tell that the Starling started when we made landfall at the top of this spot? Or if it's been going on for a bit?
It's hard to tell. You didn't hear it till you got to the top.
It's fair.
Well, I say we just go up to that top room and see what's up. I don't think we should investigate any snarling.
I would like to speak to the tree in front of us. Here.
You have a way to speak to trees?
I have living flora verdant speak. So I can speak to living flora or ents or myconids. Isn't that trees?
Not all trees are treants, but if you see a treant, you'd be able to talk to it. It's hard to tell what tree is a treant too, because when they're not moving, trees look like treants, or treants look like regular trees.
Okay.
So you could theoretically you could be surrounded by treants right now, and you would not be able to tell.
And I don't want to scream because we're too close to that cave, so never mind.
My votes go up to the rune.
Where's the rune? Where's the cave?
So cave looked to me, where did he point? This way?
Hmm.
And the rune, let me move my camera up more. Oh, that's a weird tower. Don't like that. Didn't see that before.
Yeah.
The rune is right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think going towards the room.
What is this over here to our left?
Thought it was just stone
That looks like
stairs.
steps.
Yeah.
We go, could I be perception checking for traps or anything like that?
I have a dagger that whispers to me when I am nearing traps or dangers.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, neat.
Well, Caitlin, then you should lead the way, bro.
It doesn't tell me in which direction or where it is or what the trap is, but it starts going stab, stab, stab.
Well, if I know that there's a trap around, I'll take it from
Alright, guys, give me a second.
I don't want him to say that you passed a trap and you get blown off the side of this mountain and drop 100 feet down.
Right into the
And-
cave where that animal's defending whatever.
And all of you take 100 bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
If that thing, if what you just said happened, I would jump off at the same time and cast Featherfall with him.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
That or
Featherfall
just
right into the mouth of the beast.
right.
As you guys make your way forward, you see
That's a new thing. What happened to the glowy, crazy tower?
this one better fits what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, okay. A Twinkie.
Yeah, it's supposed to be standing up, but we can say it fell for all. It doesn't matter. This over here, very odd contraption that none of you have ever seen before.
The Ark.
It looks like whatever it was crashed hard. There's like burning marks on the bottom of it, and then there's like destruction surrounding where it came down. Like it smacked and forcefully landed into the mountain.
Any doors that are discernible?
From this distance, no. Whatever it's made out of, the craftsmanship is very impressive. It's I would describe it as it's not alien, but I would describe it as like it would have the same impression as if we nowadays found like an alien craft. Like it looks very advanced.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is the work of this rune also feeling advanced?
Yes. It looks much
Does
different, much more powerful, and yeah, than the
does its
runes you saw
shape
earlier.
remind me of a 747?
Oh yeah, because Isekai. The shape of it reminds you of like an alien crash pod.
Mm-hmm.
Does Silas have any idea what kind of rune this is, or what kind of rune trap or whatever?
Oh yeah, look at that thing.
Okay, look at that.
Don't need to do a
Just,
perception
just
check.
look at that.
You gonna do a
Yeah,
perception check?
I'll like Arcana it.
Okay, roll an Arcana.
Oh, rolled pretty good. Let's see, 19.
Okay. As you get up and begin inspecting the runes, it's a very advanced form of this, but it is a form of corruption magic. What it does is it alters the state of mind of those under its influence, and turns them into like very like it could turn, if it was used on like a civilization, for instance, it could turn mother against father. It could turn son against mom. Like it could corrupt the mind, and the longer that it persists, the more it corrupts. It basically shifts the affectee into an evil creature. It begins to sway the alignment toward evil.
That's
Uh,
terrible. Okay, and does it look like there are friggin' electric sparks coming off of it all over the place?
yeah, there's definitely like intense lashes of arcane magic like flinging off of this platform. It's not necessarily a stable rune, but it's very powerful.
Hmm.
So what happens if runes are destroyed? Does anybody know?
I hit these with my katana, and they bleed.
Hmm.
I bet there are different possibilities. Maybe this one has got a lot of power. Hmm. I wonder if I could figure out where its power source would be, um, as far as the rune goes.
Give me a second.
So let me ask you, Michael, are these created by stones? Are there stones that are placed together to create this rune?
No, these are orbs of some type. There are some material elements like very refined crystalline structures. It's hard to even say. I mean, the little shards from the dungeon appear to be like the least impressive thing on this thing. The metal is very foreign, like it's from a faraway land, some kind of advanced society. Um, and these
And
orbs are very like dense in arcane energy.
okay, and does anybody know what happens if you destroy the rune? If you displace anything on that rune? Is there any repercussions?
I
If
don't know
we're
if I know that.
if we're looking for the evil people who are doing this, the quickest way would be to screw with one of their runes, is my thinking. I have telekinetic movement. I can take one of those stones and throw it off of there, which will disrupt the rune because it's not complete then, correct? And then if anybody notices or is watching this, they're going to come find us, right? And we're out looking for them anyway, so it's a win-win. Or is there any repercussions that it's going to explode and kill us all?
With everyone's passive perceptions.
15.
15.
16 for Willow.
12 red.
Okay. Good, good. Oh, that's nice. They updated it so you guys can't see the character that I'm on anymore. I hated that you could see like what I was doing in the background.
Nice.
So again, does anybody have any thoughts?
Mom, I don't think anyone, this is a very new thing to everyone here. Y'all grew up on this island. I doubt anyone has any knowledge of,
But
I mean,
but wouldn't Stylus have some kind of knowledge about runes being disrupted, period?
silent. So the magic users would have been taught that runes, you can disable them. If you disable them correctly and with skill and precision, they can be disarmed and the caster can be made unaware. the more complicated the rune, the more complicated that is, and the better the caster is, the harder that is. Whoever cast or created the rune, rather. Um, and if it goes wrong, it could be as innocent as the person who created the rune is notified, and it could be as devastating as some kind of arcane instability that creates some kind of devastating effect, whether it be an explosion, an implosion, reverse levitation field, anti-gravity field, an excess gravity field. I mean, it could be a ton of different things. It's kind of unknown territory, especially with this type of rune.
Well, maybe we could get a little distance and try to mess with its support there.
I think
As
I'm a
you
little more
guys are
curious. Sorry, go ahead.
discussing this, you do notice in the distance. Oh wait, never mind. You guys probably would have seen it coming up. There is a house here, just off of where you guys are. You probably would have seen the roof as you guys got up to where you are.
Oh yeah, on the bridge area.
Right here.
Well, I wonder if that's a seer in the sage.
Willow, as you're sitting there and you approach that way, you can see the glimpse of this creature right here. And as you approach, he descends down the rock swiftly.
Do I recognize that creature?
It was a hooded fella. He was wearing blue clothes. They did bear that golden emblem on them that you guys found with the Yeti. It looked like he had a crossbow with him and a bunch of knives and daggers strapped to him, wearing leather. He looked very much so like an assassin, and upon being noticed, he slinked back further in the rocks to disappear.
And I immediately go back to the party, tell them to get ready because it looks like there's an assassin about to kill us. I just saw a guy in a blue robes with a gold swirl like we saw in the Yeti's mouth. What do y'all want to do? There's also some wooden steps down here towards that house.
I'm gonna ready myself.
I think we should get in formation so that we've got eyes all the way around. Do you want to pull up the rear, Cal, or do you want to lead?
I can lead.
So I'm going to pull up the rear, walking backwards, but looking over my shoulder, obviously, to not fall. But being on high alert and being ready.
As you guys come around off to your right as you descend, you hear, I think, pretty noticeably, based on the roar, what sounds like an owlbear roar down this way. The way that the assassin descended.
He's hurting another one. I'm killing him.
Again, I'm pulling up the back.
As you guys come around, you can see the house. I'm assuming you guys would assume that it's the house of the sage and the seer, up in the mountains, as that's the only known people that live up in here. As you come around, the door is slightly ajar. And to your right, you can see the owlbear hissing and growling toward something further up on the rocks.
Could you highlight where it's looking at, please?
Yeah, the owlbear is hissing up toward here. There is a hooded figure wearing those emblems, though none of his clothes appear to be ripped or anything. but he's like hiding, pushed up against the rock.
And about how far is he from us?
Good distance.
60.
As he looks down, dealing with Albert and looking over at you, he's going to slip one more node down to try to get some cover between you guys. Disappearing out of sight.
Mm. Damn it. Do we see about where he went?
Somewhere in this area.
Cannot look these things up fast enough. I'm going to step a little bit forward, and I like to cast Entangle in the area that he went.
Okay, show me exactly where you're casting Entangle.
Let's see where my distance is real quick. "20-foot square, starting from a point
I'm gonna
within
trust them to
range."
watch my back, and I'm gonna face towards the open doorway of the house.
I think I'd like to put it about here.
I move
And it
closer to
would-
Cal with my face facing the owlbear in trouble as I continue to scan the area covering her.
It would couple true about there. Do you see that? Sorry.
Yeah,
I had to move it away.
Makusa. Check Discord. It's like right on top of him.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
What level are you casting it?
Pardon me?
I am going to
Just the base
cast
level?
it on
I don't think
first
it
level.
gains advantage.
It doesn't. I'm gonna cast it on first level.
Not advantage, but like a what's it called? Like an increased effect.
They will be restrained by the plants. They can use an action to make a strength check against my spell save
A
DC.
creature in the area when you cast a spell must make a strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm. I don't actually know what my spell's
Ooh.
Oh.
DC is. This son of a bitch. This is not my day.
So it has to make it when it first cast, and then
Anytime it tries to move.
Okay. Give me a second. We're gonna do. What are we gonna do here?
I can wild shape into an owlbear now, right?
Let's as soon as you cast that, let's all roll initiative.
I don't know if I can do.
Red, 3.
Roll to see it.
I'm going to do this for your entangle because I don't have anything else at the moment.
Tentacle tangle.
It's a little
Ooh,
big.
and that will be easily dismissed, too. Nice.
Okay. I'm about to fuck this guy up.
How far is he away? 120, or is he a little bit closer now? Because he dropped down.
Last time we saw him, he was 60.
Okay. I rolled an 18, Michael.
Okay, who got higher than 18?
Oh. Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't roll initiative.
The owlbear has shifted its gaze now, assessing you guys as the bigger threat. Its eyes are now on you, just so you know. Seeing the larger group.
My entangle. It's So menacing.
So I need initiative. Who rolled higher than an 18? No one?
Mm-mm. Not me.
Mom, you got an 18. Willow?
Yes.
Okay, who got just under an 18? Who got a 15 to 8, 15 to 20? 10 to 15? Really?
Silas, you've
Yeah.
got a plus on your initiative, right?
What's your initiative?
Silas got a 9.
Yeah, but plus what?
+2.
Okay. Who got a 5 to 10?
I got 6.
Where do you get your Oh, I guess I got a 22 for my initiative.
Okay.
Wow.
1 to 5?
Red 3.
Mayra 1.
You
It's not my
don't have a
day.
plus to your initiative?
I don't think so.
Yes, you
It
do.
should. Yeah,
All of
it
our
should be
stats
your
have at
death
least plus
mod.
1.
Oh. 3.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Rolling 1, twins.
What did Calamus get?
I got a 2 plus 4 for 6.
Okay, and then Mayra got a 1 plus,
2.
and Red got a what?
1 plus 2.
Okay. You two roll again, see who goes first, or who has the higher dex between you two.
15.
Dex?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, rock, paper, scissors, or just roll a d20 and see who goes first.
I'm cool to roll rock, paper, scissors. Probably gonna be harder for the thing. 11.
14.
And then I need to roll. Wow, everyone in this initiative order rolled booty, basically, except for Willow.
It's not the day.
All right. Upon seeing Mayra
Hold on.
cast,
Give me a second. Hey, Mayra. Okay, now I'm ready.
upon seeing Mayra cast her entangle. Hold on a second. I gotta find my die. Dang nabbit. I can't find my die that I need. No. Okay. I am going to take my light crossbow that I had out and readied. I'm going to aim it towards the center of the entanglement. And I am going to let out my shot.
Toward the
Toward the
assassin.
assassin.
So roll a perception check to see if you can even see the assassin right now, because he was hiding.
Well, I'm not hitting the assassin. I'm going towards the middle of her entanglement.
Okay, and with what?
With my light crossbow.
Okay.
You want me to roll for attack?
Yeah, roll at disadvantage.
Okay, my rolls were 6 and 8, so 6 plus 10 is 16 to hit.
How do you have a plus 10?
Because I'm amazing.
What's your
I've
proficiency
had
bonus? How do you have a plus 10? That seems high. So it should be your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Which is currently a +3 at our level.
Okay, I'm a +5 for dexterity.
Okay.
And then what was the other one?
So it'd only be a +8.
So a plus 8 to hit, so 6 plus 8.
What was the other one? Proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
everybody has a +3 at our level.
So that's a 14 to hit.
What's your fighting style, though?
Cyanic warrior.
No,
Oh.
did you take sword and shield? Did you take two-handed sword, archery?
Archery.
Oh, okay, that might be where she's getting the plus 10.
I've had +10 for a while now, so
All right. If you're archery, I'll take your word for it.
I
That
am, 'cause that's what
actually
I have.
roll damage, because that hits.
Wow.
Damage is 1d8. 2 plus 5 piercing at 7.
Okay. Oops. You said 7 total?
Yes.
Okay. You hear the bolt hit something, but the trained assassin doesn't make any winces or cry outs in pain. You just see a squirt of blood and silence.
Jeez. That guy's tough.
I stay right where I am, ready.
Silas.
Can you point out, like I see, like, is that like the thing right here?
Those vines sticking out like
Yeah.
the
This is the
octopus legs.
entangle, so the assassin's somewhere in this area, and then the Alber's here.
Do I have line of sight?
He's hidden, so we can't technically see him.
Yeah, so like ranged attack spells, ranged attacks would be at disadvantage. Um, he's somewhere up in there, but you don't know where he is. He's obscured between the leaves and the entangle. You do have a good line of sight to the owlbear, though.
Where's the Albero?
Right here. He's 18 times 5
18.
away. So 90 feet away from you.
Hmm. Oh, I can't. I got a new phone and I can't find the stupid app that I was using.
Maybe I can help. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to remember what my distances are.
For what spell?
Firebolt, I guess.
Firebolt is 120 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay, so it's a 2d. So make a range spell attack, and then if you hit, it'll be 2d10 fire damage.
So roll 2d10s.
You'll roll a d20 first, and then add your. It'll be charisma modifier plus proficiency bonus. So okay, I mean that hits.
So 2d10s.
Yes.
5 together, all together.
The firebolt rips through the valley there, illuminating the walls as it passes, and smacks right into the face of the owlbear. Reels back a little bit, and he takes 5 fire damage.
Okay. I'm allowed to move afterwards.
Yes, you can move up
No.
to 5 or 6
You
tiles.
enrage the owlbear and then retreat, you bitch.
Honestly, hide
He
behind
messaged
the
me the
tree.
second that you guys saw the baby yeti. He's like, I got an urge to throw a firebolt at this bit.
I would have
Okay.
been so upset.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Clamsy.
Um, hmm. I don't really want to turn my back to this open door. Is there, as I'm pulling my longbow out, I would like to look at the ground to see if there's any blood trail going in or out. Any blood trail, basically, near the doorway.
Okay. It'll spend your action to investigate. Are you still wanting to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll investigation.
What's my plus to that? 18, 19. 19.
The door frame down the center is splintered. Something forcefully blew the doors open at some point. The hinges are bent on the side, and there is the smell of death wafting from inside.
Hmm. Okay. Was I able to pull the longbow out, or is that an action in and of itself?
Um, I don't know the technical rules, but I don't think it should take an action. I think that's an interaction.
Okay. Then I will have that pulled out, and since I used my action, I can't ready.
Okay. Okay.
Willow, next. Oh wait, crossbows can only attack once per turn, right?
The assassin, you catch like the glimmer of his light crossbow, Mayra, as he points his crossbow at you. 10. Okay, you're within range. Your instincts look up, kick in. You can see the bolt dripping with poison. It launches right at you. 4 to hit. 10 plus 16 to hit. What's your AC? Makushla?
Uh,
Hmm?
Let me see. 13.
Okay, so
Sorry, I
it
had to dig
hits.
through the
You're good.
15,000
You're good. I
tabs.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw as the poison
Constitution.
begins to seep into your blood.
This motherfucker. 12.
Okay, so you failed. The bolt
Checks.
itself does 8 piercing damage,
Okay.
and the poison does
Do not like the look of that.
27 poison damage.
I
That's
am
Molly.
dead.
You're not
I am
dead, but you're
dead.
down. As
I
the
am
bolt hits
definitely down.
Mayra, her body tenses up and she falls to the ground. The entangle spell disappears.
No, Michael, I would be dead. That's 10 points over my maximum hit point of 27.
Has to do double.
To
Oh,
kill
it
you,
has
it
to
has
do
to do.
double.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
This assassin is tough.
I don't suppose I can still see the assassin, can I?
That
You
also
can.
breaks
He has.
my concentration. Just so
Yeah.
you know.
He's going to. Let's see here. Can he bonus action hide? Turn deal. Interesting. He can't bonus action hide. If he did, he would be hidden. But no, he can't bonus action hide. So he's going to run. Actually, I think he's just going to stay where he is with the high ground. You can see him where he's at, though.
Nice. Okay.
It does. He's sitting there, loading up another poison bolt.
I will cast Vortex Warp on him. He has to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Spell save is 15.
Mayor's like, these elves are the bane of my existence, and they will
Yes.
die.
Yeah, as I'm laying here choking on my
Um,
own fucking blood.
He rolled a 13. Constitution 13.
Nice. Okay. I will send him right next to and slightly in front of the owlbear.
Let nature take its course.
That's a dirty spell. Like right here.
Yeah.
Okay. The assassin looks startled and turns, dropping the crossbow on the ground, pulling out his knives to fight the owlbear.
Good. Good.
Good idea. I didn't realize you could do that. Bitch. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, if I had another action, I'd try to help her.
I
Mayra, make
appreciate it.
a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Fucking death saving throw. Nat 19,
Okay, so
Constitution plus 2.
success. Your first one is a success. The owlbear, who was focused on you, I don't know that the owlbear would be surprised or not. I'm gonna roll to see if it's surprised, because I feel like that might surprise the owlbear. Let me read up on that.
I hate this place.